Andy Van Horn, you are needed up in the booth. Please, Andy Van Horn to the booth.
Welcome to Friday Night Football. It's senior night. North Andover against Chelmsford. It's damp, no wind. The rain has stopped, at least for now. North Andover undefeated 2-0. They've beaten Beverly and Marblehead. Chelmsford uncharacteristic 0-3. They lost to Londonderry, Andover, and Methuen. Last year, Chelmsford beat North Andover 35-0, and they were 7-1 going into the playoffs, ranked 5th. North Andover was ranked 17th, just missing the playoffs. Big game for both schools. We'll find out maybe how good North Andover is, and maybe Chelmsford can help their playoff position. I'm Coach Baggs from the track team, North Andover's discus friend. I'm here with Ray Ahern. Welcome, Ray. What do you have for tonight's game?
I'm Ray Ahern, and this, I don't know if trap game is the right description, but as you said, Chelmsford's much better than their 0-3 record. Methuen might be the best team in the area, and Londonderry up in New Hampshire is a step above anything happening here. And then they played Andover, so you know it's understandable that they're not 3-0. So this is going to be a hard-fought game. I think we'll struggle to stay in it, I would think. But it's going to be a very competitive game. I said to the broadcasters down the hall from Chelmsford, my hope is that it's 27-27 with 2 minutes to go.
Chelmsford lost to two teams North Andover we'll see later in the year. They lost to Andover 14-24, and Methuen last week 23-40, so they could score on Methuen. They couldn't stop them, so by the result of this game, we'll see how good North Andover is. The scoreboard.
It's a good first test. Here comes the scoreboard.
They're rebooting the scoreboard. Hopefully it'll work. It was pitch dark a moment ago.
There we go. And we have some scores on our new in-booth monitor here, the extra jumbo
oh yeah, we got a big
three-way.
Screen. The scoreboard looks like it's set. Quite a few bumps and bruises, I think, for both teams last week, but nothing serious. Keegan Gilday is back after dislocating his knee. Sebastian Hunter, number 7, a defensive back, a senior, he's back. I think he was scheduled to start at defensive back before he got hurt, so it'll be interesting to see where he is. He's number 7. Keegan Gilday, number 59, was scheduled to be a starter on the offensive line. We have highlights of 2 weeks ago's game that we did, Ray, against Beverly. So let's go to those highlights.
Those should be good. We made short work of Beverly.
So 22 back for the Knights. Bad snap. Falls on it. This is a break for North Andover. Working with the offense. Headset on. Fitzgerald gives it to Walensky. He can see a wide open hole. He is gone. No, he's not. He almost made it through those two defenders.
It'll be first and goal at about the 7-yard line. Oh, nice tackle.
Beautiful. I think he ran the ball as number 6.
Sweep. McNaught. He has path.
Cuts back. Nice spin move.
Tackle.
Avoids the tackle by just spinning. There's a wide open. Walensky calls for the ball because there was nobody out there covering him, guarding him. Possibility out there.
McNaught.
Very little coverage. Dropping back.
Looking to the right. He has plenty of room. Hard, wide. Oh. Touchdown. One foot in.
Lofting the ball right to the end line.
There you go. Jake Salfrank was not full.
Jake.
Was that Jake Salfrank? Yes, it was. Hail Mary, perhaps, on the right side. Nice pass rush. Was that a blitz?
They had 5 men rushing.
Again. Touchdown. He refused to go down. Davey Day.
Testing 1, 2.
Long pass wide open.
Oh my God!
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I believe that's
Test,
Canton
1, 2.
Bethel. Down, he's not going down. Once you start this 10-yard gain.
Walensky just
Down.
dancing, strutting, high-stepping, kicking.
Same play. Not out left defense. Not, he might have a first down. He does. Down the middle. Oh, Harold blocking on the right side. And touchdown.
There we go.
And that'll do it. Goes in over 21, Beverly 6. Those are your highlights of North Andover's win over Beverly, 21-6. Looked just as impressive on replay than it did 2 weeks ago. Strong defense, strong running game for North Andover. We'll see if they can get the passing game going a little bit. Last week, Zach Walensky over 200 yards rushing. Mikey McNaught added over 85 yards or so in a win over Marblehead. Marblehead was missing their star middle linebacker, Christian Pacheco, who played a good game here last year. We're waiting for North Andover to run out to the field to our left. We'll have a little national anthem. Maybe I'll talk about the Knights on the Run road race, just a little over a week away. Saturday, October 7th, big fundraiser for the North Andover Athletic Association. 9 a.m. kids run, 9:30 5K. Think the rain's going to hold out, Ray?
The weather seems to be improving. I think what we had was, what was forecast was passing showers with heavy rain tonight, overnight, with heavy rain overnight. So this is probably the best we can hope for, which is turning out to be fine. It's not a beautiful sunset, but it's football.
Absolutely no wind in the stadium, which is unusual.
Yeah.
My phone says continued
no
rain, but not heavy rain. So I think people will get wet, I think, but not bother.
The topography here, when you have a sun, it draws the air, so you get a nice breeze. But with no sun, not much happening.
North Andover cheerleaders getting ready, creating a tunnel. It's senior night, and we're sitting right behind the dad section.
Oh.
Kind of like a family section, more of a family section tonight. I saw the O'Neills, Lynn O'Neill, Mike O'Neill, is it? And the older brother, I think Dan, there are two Dans. Sal Frank, welcome, shout out to Callie Sal Frank from the track team, he's in college now.
We've got some great-looking posters of the team this year, and this year, for the first time, I noticed we have the cheerleaders, senior cheerleaders as well.
The senior banners, Mr. Walensky or the Mr. and Mrs. Walensky set those up earlier today, in addition to the balloons. North Andover coaches walking onto the field. A lot more coaches this year. I see 8 on the field. I think 2 are in the booth.
A lot of alumni, a lot of former players, and usually when your coaches they're approaching it intellectually with the game plan, but coaches who are former players have the same emotion as the players, as well as the same responsibility as being coach.
right, North Andover running onto the field. Chelmsford onto the field as well. Number 8 decided to go through the tunnel. Nice touch. Grant
Once again, good
Ahern,
evening,
number
ladies
8.
and gentlemen, and welcome to Joe Wall Stadium at North Andover High School for tonight's matchup between the
A light
visiting
crowd. I think
Lions
the
from
rain
Chelmsford High
scared a
School.
lot of people away, so
And
if
you're
you're
North
watching us
Andover
live,
Scarlet Knights.
let us know.
Chelmsford has, by my count, somewhat over 50 players. That's, I think, the biggest squad we've seen so far.
Yeah, on their roster, I count 15 seniors, 14 juniors, and a huge 30 sophomores. North Andover, just 12 seniors, 20 juniors, a lot of juniors on North Andover, only 14 sophomores. North Andover. Captains are going to come onto the field. Number 17 has a big cast, Cole Garrigan, on his wrist. North Andover Coach Dubzinski just talking to the officials. Yeah, so very light crowd. I think people are staying home if you're not super interested or you're not part of senior night. Andy Van Horn, the history teacher, is in charge of the facilities tonight. No athletic director Steve Nugent here. There was some discussions before the game. There's a bunch of portable stands behind the right end zone, saying that could be a hazard to the players. If someone runs through there, they could run onto the those portable bleachers, but didn't get moved. Here's the 6 captains for North Andover. Sal Frank, Walensky. 10 is Thomas Bosang. 66, Michael Comerford, Mikey McNaught, and Jake O'Neill. They got that New World Order championship belt. That's one of their themes this year. They're the outsiders.
There you go. I noticed that. Jake has it over his shoulder.
I was mentioning quite a few new assistant coaches this year. Gabe D'Souza, big friend of yours, Ray.
Yes.
Wide receivers coach. George Arena, quarterback coach. Marinelle Garcia, coach in linebackers. Kevin Gilday, Keegan Gilday's dad, who just get back in the lineup today, is coaching offensive linemen. And we'll be underway shortly. I don't see the choir coming out. Rain scared the choir away, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, we'll miss them. They're always inspirational.
I don't hear the band that usually
ready
sits
to
to our
play.
left. We'll see if they're coming out. So North Andover about 300 yards rushing last week. Not a lot of yards passing. We'll see if that continues.
Please
If they
rise.
can't stop the run, why go away
As
from
we
it?
honor America
Shout out
as North Andover
to
High senior
track star and science
Henry
team star
will
McKenna
lead us in
Doobie.
our national anthem.
Aiden Stone is here? I don't see Aiden Stone from the... Here's our national anthem.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light
Beautiful.
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the
Another great rendition of the national anthem. We don't know who that was. We don't have the choir. I'm sure that person is in the choir. Never heard a bad national anthem at a North Andover sporting event. Although I have seen some technical difficulties with the phones and the automatic national anthem. All right, we're about to go underway. Looks like North Andover is going to be defending the goal to the left.
Drew Fitzgerald on the sideline warming up. He's grown since last year. He really looks like a quarterback this year.
Chelmsford to receive the opening kickoff.
Looks like a California
For the
quarterback.
Scarlet Knights, number 18, Ken Bethel. Back deep to receive for Chelmsford. Number 9, John Kiggins. And number 5, Nathan Duggan.
Bethel to kick.
Nathan Duggan, number 5 back there, hopping up and down.
High kick. It's going to bounce.
Sophomore.
It is going to bounce. Is it going to go out of bounds? It is.
Over by Duggan, but it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at about the 20,
A
19.
short but effective kick.
We're going to make North Andover kick it again, a 5-yard penalty. He'll put the ball at the 35-yard line, so that's like a 15-yard penalty, that ball going out of bounds on the kickoff.
Kick was
MIAA
out of bounds. Chelmsford
scheduling
will take
some
over
Thursday
on their own
games now.
45-yard
Apparently,
line.
somewhat of a shortage of officials available on Friday.
Chelmsford does not have a tight end in their offense.
Ryan Hart.
Inside
27.
handoff. Good yardage, 27.
The 27 going
About a
along
5-yard
with the
gain,
ball
4.5 yards. That was Dylan DeLong,
Back on number
freshman.
10, Thomas Bosan.
$5'8", 160.
Second
Second and 5. Same play. Small guy.
Yeah.
Couldn't find him in that
Exactly.
muck there.
Exactly, 70. He was hiding behind 71. Always a good thing to do.
First down,
First
Chelmsford.
down of the play.
I said to my brother, how do you make so many yards? He said, I grab the ball and I get right up against the back of the tackle.
From the 48
That
line.
play is a quarterback option. The quarterback can keep the ball.
Same play again. Then he cuts,
Yeah,
he's
it's a
outside.
Penalty flag down. That's a 12, 13-yard gain on first down. It'll come back.
So he's brought up at number 5. Alonia Abreu, there's a flag on the play.
Can't run three plays without
First and
finding
five.
Sal Frank was on the
mistake
ground
somewhere.
there on that play. Maybe that's where the hold was. It'll be first down.
A revolting development for Chelmsford. They looked good. They look good.
Be first and 25.
Chelmsford
So
will keep first down.
3 wide receivers to the far side. Now the
Same
handoff. They really want to test that middle.
Duran is the ball carrier.
that was
Yeah.
John Z. Perdomo,
Number
the left
50, John Z.
tackle.
Perdomo.
They keep running that until North Andover
Left
puts
end on the
more
tackle.
people in the defense up front.
John Z. Perdomo standing up there.
They
No one
get the
blocking
six on the
him.
play to second and 19.
We got,
6-yard gain.
we got essentially 3 defensive linemen, and the linebackers are deep enough to be cornerbacks or safeties. Now we
Chelmsford's
got
gonna
some.
run out of this formation just about all game long. Oh, the quarterback kept that one.
Ryan Hart on the keep.
Hart
John Z. Perdomo got him low. Someone
breaking
else
away
tackled
from
him
a couple of
high.
tackles.
It's going to be third and 8.
By number 22, Zach Walensky.
Number 7, Ryan
With
Hart
a
at
gain
quarterback.
of 11 of the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Kyle Wilder was at quarterback last week against Chelmsford. He must be hurt. Ryan Hart's a junior.
Hart looks good. There's a pass.
Oh, that was a little too,
Well,
too much out in front of him.
Yeah, it was an errant pass.
Number 0 to
Grant
the
Engelhardt out there. It's kind of
Let's
like
see.
a wide receiver screen.
Yeah, I think the ball slipped on that.
Chelmsford.
It's fourth down.
Came out of his hand. See, it comes out of his hand before
Is number 4, Gable Gray.
he's still in his motion, and the ball is.
Mikey McNaught, the safety, came up to defend that
Number
pass.
22, Zach Walensky.
Ball's right on the 50-yard line. High kick.
Left-footed
Gonna let
punter
it go.
takes a bounce without gaining any or losing any yardage, so
Down by number 10,
it's around the 25. Good place to start for North Andover. The Knights Friday night with the Knights. Next week we'll be playing on
Scarlet
Thursday
takes over,
night.
1st and 10. Quarterback for the
Andover
Scarlet
with a
Knights.
single wing
Number 2.
formation. McNaught often goes in motion.
There's
Knocking
McNaught.
across the
Sweep.
block area.
Nicely defended by Chelmsford. No gain.
Yeah, Chelmsford has plenty of defense out there.
That's the first time I've seen that play stopped.
Yeah. McNaught started to speed up because he could see that the defense was forming out there.
Defensive line did a nice job standing up the blocks and running laterally there.
So
Actually, a 2-yard gain.
Here's Fitzgerald coming in with a play from the coach, looking at his clipboard of strategy. 3 receivers over here for North Andover.
Chelmsford has 4 defensive linemen. That's Walensky up the middle. He found room. I think he has the first down.
Close to a first
Brought down
down.
by number 5,
He has it.
Nathan Duggan.
Just tough to bring down. He just ripped away from tacklers there. Let's see the replay here. Walensky
Yeah, nice pocket of blocking there.
looking for the hole, not forcing it.
Ball is on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Chelmsford has to be prepared for a lot of Walensky and McNaught. They have 4 defensive linemen. Marblehead was playing with 3 defensive linemen last week, so the blocking scheme, I'm sure, is different.
There's
Walensky
Walensky,
again.
and they're looking for Walensky now. There's 5 players around him
1-yard gain.
with the tackle here. Let's watch the blocking. Fitz fakes, gives to Walensky, and 3 people had a hand
72
on him
there.
within a yard.
Jose Bethel there. He ran around from his left defensive end to
Yeah, there
the
was
tackle.
3 people in the backfield, no one blocking on that side, no one able
Well,
to
yeah,
hold the block.
the offensive line were pulling on that side.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. There's double handoff.
Good yardage.
About a 6-yard gain. I'm going to say 3rd and 2. Seen that play every game this year. The double handoff. McNaught, or Walensky to McNaught.
There was a gain of 4 on the play. It was 3rd and 4.
So I think Chelmsford is ready for the North Andover running attack. Schematically, we'll see if they can stop it physically. Pretty big defensive line for Chelmsford. Pretty tall. I think they have the height advantage, certainly on the line.
They've got a very good program.
Screen
There's
to
McNaught on
McNaught.
the screen.
To Michael McNaught.
Nice job by Grant Engelhardt chasing McNaught down. I think he stopped him short of the first down.
So 2 receivers blocking on 2 defenders, and they still managed to get free to make the tackle on McNaught.
No one could block number
So
8,
safety.
Engelhardt.
Safety 8 and cornerback 5.
Charlie Finn couldn't get a
5
block.
is that kick returner.
We have seen North Andover go with the quarterback sneak. It is a full yard, however.
So, Coach D rolling the dice here early. Shifting.
I think this is going to be a
Are
screen
they
pass. It's gonna be
actually
a
going
screen
to
pass.
run the play? Walensky has the corner.
First down.
First
Much
down
more.
easily.
Tackled by number 8, Grant Engelhardt.
About a 9-yard gain for Walensky. Ball beyond the Chelmsford 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
There was a gain of 7 on the play, and good for a Scarlet Knight first down. From the Chelmsford 46-yard line.
3 tackles with a shot at Walensky, but he was kicked it into a higher gear and just ran past the tackles.
That's Sal Frank.
Another screen pass. Sal Frank out there.
Jake Salfrank.
About a 5-yard gain. That's a play I haven't seen so far this
Yes,
year.
that's a nice play.
They had everyone to the short side, the near side of the field. They went to Sal Frank.
Safe pass. Really safe pass.
Went down the field, came back a couple
Salfrank
yards.
down to number 5, Nathan Duggan.
There's this year, there's some really professional aspects to the strategy of the passing game here. With the screen and that kind of a play, they're all safe passes, and they're all effective.
2nd down, 5 yards to go. Back to the single wing. Walensky up the middle.
72.
22, Walensky is the
Yeah, that's
ball
Jose
carrier.
Bethel again.
Brought down initially by
Chelmsford
number
changed his
52,
side. He was
Jack
on
Myers.
left defensive end earlier on this drive, and now he's at right defensive end on that play. He just comes around.
There was no gain.
Josiah
of the play.
Russell,
It was
71 in there as
6.
well. He's 6'4", 280. So he could be playing at the college level right now.
On that play, when the tackle and the guard pull, defensive ends from Chelmsford are just following them into the backfield. McNaught.
Another screen pass.
34 McNaught.
Going to
was
be about
brought down
3rd
by
and
number
5
10,
with a gain of a yard.
Michael Canada.
Chelmsford is playing like they've seen these plays before.
Pick up a 3 on the play. It is now 4th and 3.
In our previous games, it's been man-to-man blocking out there. Chelmsford had an extra man out there. It couldn't be blocked.
The nice part
Excuse
of
me, it's 4th and 3, 4th and 4. We're going for it.
rolling them again.
Same play the other side.
Passes complete
Oh,
to
he's
number
broken
30,
away.
McNaught.
Down the sideline. Excellent,
In for a
excellent.
touchdown.
It was in the end zone.
39-yard
Perfect.
touchdown pass.
Perfect.
Knights.
Steak and eggs, found just the opening he needed. No more, no less, and he's gone. Look at that.
There was a flag down on the play.
Oh, coming back.
They get hold against the
Too
Scarlet
bad.
Knights. The ball to be brought
That
back.
was the same play on the far side. There's 3 Chelmsford defenders. You can only block 2 of them, and not found a good path. But maybe the blocks out there were a little too good.
The timing, getting him the pass, gave him an opportunity to look around, choose what he wanted to do. He had several different options.
It was now 4th
Once he
and
caught the
14.
ball.
Grant Bethel is back to punt for the
And
Scarlet
punting, 4th
Knights.
and 14.
Receiving for Chelmsford is number 5, Nathan Duggan, and number 9.
So that
John
proves
Higgins.
the game. Just need to nice punt,
I get
nice punt,
Fair catch, and he let it bounce.
and that was not a good decision because
We get a little distracted by the no wind conditions here at Wall Stadium. Usually the punts maybe travel a little shorter, farther.
Bevel's punt was down
So,
to 65, Nick Ottaviani.
is that really going to be spotted on the 1?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it looks like he's not lying in the end zone. He's lying in the playing field. So that's a kick for Chelmsford. But they haven't done much with passing so far.
1 yard line.
Again, this is the backup quarterback. Last week it was Kyle Wilder.
He's in
Ryan
a
Hart.
formation that looks like he's going to pass.
He is. Oh, you got a man wide open.
Uh-oh.
Is that Engelhart? Mikey McNaught trying to chase him down. It is Engelhart.
Get him. No.
99-yard touchdown pass.
He looked like he was going to pass, and he just ran a fly pattern. No cuts, just outruns the cornerback. And the timing of the pass was perfect. It was just as he was breaking away from the cornerback, the ball was in the air. Not giving the safety time to get over there. That was a well-executed play for someone who didn't start last week.
Pretty big Chelmsford crowd there. I didn't expect to hear such loud cheering on that touchdown pass. Although it was 99 yards. Can't get any farther than that.
Plenty of time and opportunity to build up the cheering and clapping.
And to attempt the extra point for Chelmsford is number 74.
Big guy hitting the extra point.
Michael Bearwood.
Michael Beerworth.
Chelmsford, always
That's
surprising.
good. 7-0.
Best video truck in the
The score
area.
now is Chelmsford 7.
Best
I
video
will say
truck
this
in
is the best
Merrimack
passing
Valley.
attack we've seen so far this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, but they haven't thrown that many passes yet. But that,
Well, last week against Methuen, they scored some yards on the passing game.
I didn't see the Methuen. You scouted the
I saw as
last
well.
week's game.
It was on YouTube. Methuen, was a very wide open game. They passing at will. 7-0 early going. 3 minutes, 2 seconds, first quarter. So these cornerbacks are going to be tested for the first time, perhaps this year.
Yes. Who is the corner on that side? I think Jackson is sometimes over on this side. You know, last week I should have done my my diagram
Kicking off the Chelmsford.
of positions and
Number
numbers.
74, Michael Beerwood.
North Andover was down last week at the half,
Is number
7-3. So
22, Zach Walensky.
certainly not going to panic.
Beerworth is
Onside kick, going to go out of bounds.
wow. Just pulling out all the stops here.
Yeah,
Now,
this is out of bounds.
Both coaches really going for it, inserting themselves right away.
That was basketball player Matt Utley who jumped out of the way of that ball. He was thinking about grabbing it, but it had a lot of heat coming in hot. Let it go wisely. And North Andover have good field position. And this is their second possession of the first half.
Utley's a power forward on the basketball
After the
team.
5-yard
Or?
penalty.
Yep.
The Scarlet
Yes,
Knights
he
will
What
take
year
over
is he?
first and
He's
10.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
He had like arm fractures, both freshman
From
and
the
sophomore
49
years,
line.
playing freshman and JV football. Here we go, first and 10 at the 50 or 49.
Okay, Fitz at quarterback.
Walensky,
Gives it to
tackle,
Walensky.
cuts
He's got
back in,
the cut back, got some blocking.
got 3 or 4 yards.
Tackled by number
So he gets some
52,
3 yards.
Jack Myers. There was a gain of 3 on the play. It is now 2nd and 7.
Nick
Fitzgerald
Adriani,
coming in.
the nice block.
Cam Bethel coming out. Bethel? Is it Bethel or Bethel? Bethel.
Another varsity basketball player. Here's a double handoff again.
Oh,
On
71 all over the play.
Josiah Russell, senior. He plays both ways.
No one able to keep him out on that side.
Defensive ball carrier.
As I said
Tackled
before,
by
he's
72,
280.
Jose Bethel.
So I suppose you want to run away from him, which is what we were doing
Well,
there.
North Andover does a lot, blocks down and have the guard and the tackle pull, and Chelmsford's taking advantage of those gaps, getting in the backfield.
So we got 3 on the
Third
far
and 11,
side,
third
2
and 11.
here.
Maybe it's going to be a
Fitz
screen
by
out to
himself.
Walensky on the left. I think they're going to do a screen outside to Walensky on the back.
And time.
Timeout, Chelmsford.
There's a timeout on the field. That is Chelmsford's first timeout.
Chelmsford didn't like their own defense on that.
It'll be 3rd and 11. Well, this is Chelmsford's first team who's really stopped North Andover's running. I think they scouted North Andover's offense pretty well.
So we have number 71. Do you know who 71 is? It doesn't have a number on the program. He was just in there. He's not. He's out now. Oh, he also has the water.
As play resumes, it is 3rd and 12.
Same formation, the tight end, Jake Southfront's way out on the left. I think they're going to throw a screen to Walensky and see if he can make a play out there. No, not correct. No one there.
Fitzgerald's pass is incomplete.
No one.
North Andover coaches are looking for pass interference.
No one in the pattern there.
Coach Judzinski's
It is
calling
now
out the
4th
punt
and
team.
12.
Receiver turns out.
Into punt from the Scarlet Knights is number 18, Cam Bethel.
Fitzgerald was looking to the left to McNaught. I think
Back
that
in
was
return
where
for
the pass was
Chelmsford is
going.
number 0, Jake Brooks. And number 5, Nathan Duggan.
So here we are, 4th and 11. Ready to punt.
1 minute
5
left, the
back
first
there.
quarter, almost blocked. That's Engelhardt again. He scored the 99-yard touchdown pass. Nice return.
Brought down by number 75.
Take
Alex
over at
Phillips.
the 37, 38-yard line.
Jake Brooks. He's a junior, 6 feet, 175. Plays some defensive back. Very good athlete. He's one of their better players, I would say.
It's 1st and 10.
Chelmsford's
Chelmsford from
third
the 38
drive.
yard line.
They spent the first drive running and a one-play drive. Their second time, 99-yard touchdown pass.
This may be the last play of the first quarter.
Then we'll do our fall sports update.
Ryan Howard on the keep.
Great tackling there. Nice knockdown tackle.
There's Ryan Hart. Yeah, that's typically a running game. It's a quarterback
Howard
option. He
wrapped
can
up on
hand
the
it
10.
off or he can keep it himself.
Thomas Bosang.
Second and 8.
Tom Bosang.
8.
Linebacker doing a good job in there. Jake Jackson over here on this side.
It's a freshman.
DeLong on the carry.
A yard loss. Dylan DeLong.
DeLong was brought down by number 9. Jake Saltman.
Clock is running. The stadium clock has less than 10 seconds.
There was a loss of 1 in
Looks
the
like
3rd
Jake
and 9.
Thorne
3rd
defending.
and 9.
Jake Thorne over there is a defensive back, 6'1", 180. He's defending Brooks.
At 3rd and 9, we'll have to wait for the second quarter.
With the score,
As I
Chelmsford
said,
7
last
and the
play
Scarlet Knights
of the
0.
first quarter. And Chelmsford has 7 points, and North Andover anticipating a score soon.
Scarlet Knights merchandise.
The first
from the
of
merchandise
several.
table conveniently located next to the concession stand. Don't miss the opportunity to purchase a raffle ticket for a chance to win gift cards
So
to our
fall
favorite
sports
local
update.
restaurants. In
Boys
addition to
soccer
some
team
exclusive Knights gear.
Doing well.
All
5
proceeds will
wins,
support
1 loss, 4 ties.
NHS
JV team is 8-1, so they have a lot of good things going on the JV team. Girls soccer team 3-2.
Mike,
Volleyball team 5-3. They're playing Haverhill across the parking lot right now. Field hockey 2-4-1. They played Linfield earlier today.
you got something?
3 undefeated teams. Swim
Say
and
it
dive team.
You what?
Boys
In here.
cross country team
Too cold on
3-0.
the roof?
Dylan Cody, Luke
Oh, yeah,
McGilvery
yeah. Well, that's good.
leading that team.
You can give us some stats at halftime.
The
Work together.
The team of the fall, I think it's the girls cross-country team. They're 3-0. They had, I think, 4 good runners to start the season.
It is 39
They're up to 6
Yeah,
runners.
that's fine.
39.
Gabby Hardy doing extremely well.
Give me an excuse to
Bruna
stand right here.
Prochaskova trying to come back from injury. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Roll out. One receiver over there. He did a little curl to come back. It's incomplete. That was Engelhardt again.
Intended for number 0,
Seems to be
Jake
looking
Brooks.
for him every passing play.
Nice pass, but a little rushed. The accuracy wasn't there because he rushed it. Could have made another stride or two,
Set the punt for Chelmsford.
but decided to get rid of the
9.
ball early.
David Gray. Back to return for
So
the
a punt.
Scarlet Knights.
Early in the second
Number
quarter,
22,
4th and 9.
Zach Walensky.
Bosang, linebacker on this side. Moving out.
Going to bounce that punt. Right to Walensky. Makes a couple people miss. Too many Chelmsford defenders to beat. They'll have the ball at about the 35-yard line.
There you go. North Andover has interferers moving around and giving Walensky a good start. However,
Penalty
there's
flag.
nobody else blocking for Walensky, so he's surrounded by 5 players coming down the field with nobody working on them.
That flag was quite a bit upfield from where Walensky was tackled.
My uncle used to say, if everyone is doing
Against
something
Chelmsford.
on the play is much better than if only 4 or 5 people are doing something. Seems
Might
to
be a
make sense.
15-yard penalty.
The penalty
10-yard
against Chelmsford
penalty.
is unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, it's a spot foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the 45-yard line.
Second
Well, referees are talking about
Penalty.
where to assess the penalty.
favoring North Andover here.
I'm confused. But the ball is on the 45-yard line, almost like it's a 10-yard penalty
The
from where
Scarlet Knights take
Walensky was
over 1st
tackled.
and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
3rd possession for North Andover. North Andover was calling a time, wanted an explanation. But here we go. Early going second quarter. Walensky
Number 22,
off tackle,
Walensky.
cuts
Nice.
back.
Nice.
That's a 17-yard
Walensky
gain.
is knocked down
Jake,
by
One
0,
man to
Jake
beat
Brooks.
at the edge there.
An
Chelmsford had
early
well played.
decision by Jake. He starts with the ball. He can see that, oh, I need to cut back. That guy has the angle on me. He cuts back,
No one
takes
on
it
the
inside, avoids everyone.
It is now 1st and 10 from the 38-yard
The
line.
defender forces the play too early, which sets up the play.
Back to
It's a
McNaught
fake,
on
and
the
McNaught
screen.
has the screen. Another screen pass. Integral part of the offense now.
About a
Went
6-yard
from-
gain.
From those screens to lots of screens. And here
Now
comes
black number
Fitz
0, Jake Brooks.
looking for a play.
Speaking about the girls cross-country team again, I'm very
There's
high
gain
on
of
them.
6 on the play.
They were tops in Merrimack Valley in my MVC discus coaches poll, and I think
They gained
they've
a 5 on the
gotten
play,
even
second
stronger.
and
MVC
5.
champs 2 years ago,
From the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5. Chelmsford sideline says jet.
McNaught is the ball carrier.
Nick McNaught finds the sideline. He'll have a first down.
Cooper Campo.
I heard the Chelmsford coaches yell jet, jet, jet. It's going to be the jet sweep.
The result of the play is a
And I
first
think the
down,
Chelmsford
Scarlet
defense
Knights.
knows what that is. First time I think it was successful tonight for North Andover. Ball's on the 23-yard line.
McNaught has the ball again, but he's surrounded.
Be about
Back on
a
number
4 yard
72,
loss.
Jose Bethel.
Good
Number
decision.
54 just ran into the gap.
There was a loss of 4 on the play,
Jack
the second
Mitry.
and 14.
Junior
Our
offensive
fearless
lineman.
leader making a decision here in the background. Piling it on.
2nd and 13. Chelmsford trying to get in the backfield when North Andover offensive linemen are pulling. There's Charlie Finn.
Fitz rolling out. Nice connection. Receiver just drifting.
There was a
Just
receiver
say-
open in the end zone as
Just
well.
providing the outlet.
Charles pass.
Design
If you
rollout.
if you need it, I'm here. Look at this.
Was complete to number 10, Thomas Bosang.
Thomas Bosang.
Bosang making a
linebacker.
nice move. It's always good to just run laterally with your quarterback. You're running laterally. You're the person who's in the same place in his view as he's moving. So you're the safest thing he can do.
3rd and about 4 yards to go.
The intersection of the player and the ball is
A.J.
that's
Acola
the
out
easiest.
wide.
Easiest computation. Here's the ball.
Touchdown!
Downfield.
Is that Jake
And
Jackson?
Yes. 16-14 over on that side, and of course it's Jake Jackson.
Drew Fitzgerald also had A.J. Acola to the left open as well. I thought he was going to go there. I don't think we've seen this play so far. That's your slant play, like your 45-degree
You
cut
take the
right
extra
there.
point for the
Deep down the
Scarlet,
field,
you got
or a
18
post
back
pattern
there.
perhaps down at that part of the field.
So North Andover on the verge of tying this game with 8 minutes.
Blocked.
Oh, no.
Chelmsford might run that back. No, they cannot run that back apparently.
Duffy's kick is
I spoke
blocked.
too soon.
That's the first missed point after attempt
Score
I've
now
seen
is
the last
Yes,
2 years.
yeah, and they were all over that. So more than one person with an opportunity to block that. So here we can see, here's a replay of that touchdown pass. Nicely done by Fitz. Just got the right amount on the ball. Leads him perfectly.
Nice
One,
blocking.
yes.
Chelmsford expecting
Catch.
running play.
1001, throw. Catch, 1001, throw. Perfect.
Shout out to my Winter Street neighbor, Chris Cool, who had
Taking
an
off at the
unfortunate
Scarlet
visit to the hospital. I hope he has a
Number 18,
full and
Bethel.
speedy recovery.
Let's see Fitz do that again. That's like magic.
Number 0, Jake Brooks.
It's a thing of beauty.
And number 5, Nathan Duggan.
But we're back to live action.
8 minutes, 49 seconds left, second quarter. High kick. Engelhardt again. He dropped it. He picked it up. He's going to go down at about the 24-yard line. 25-yard. Oh, fumble. The official. It is a fumble. The official's in there to see who has it. There's a fight on the field as well.
D'Souza is pointing as though we have that ball. He's hopping up and down. He only does that if we have that ball. So here's the replay. Let's see what happens again.
It's pointed Chelmsford's way.
Nice
Brooks with
ball
the
is
offensive
popping
foul.
out, but the player
Very high in the air.
may have been down on that play. That ball came popping up out of a pile of people who were all on the ground. What are we saying here?
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. It was like a fight, a wrestling match on the ground. I think Engelhardt was
Yeah.
one of them.
To boot, the offsetting is a perfect way to say, let's pay no attention to that signal that they had the ball.
Well, I didn't see who started the match.
They
I
don't.
just saw the match midway, and if the
There you go.
officials didn't see who started it,
Yeah.
Not much you can
offsetting
do.
penalties by both teams.
Well,
Chelsea takes over
that's good to
first
see
and
the
10.
players are into it now. The heat is building.
From the 25
Okay, so
yard
North Andover on defense they have 4 defensive
Solo,
linemen here, one
Phillips,
defensive end
Toland,
outside.
Sal Frank,
Sal Frank.
number 27.
slow
Who
developing
runs the ball
play,
carrier.
maybe a gain of a yard. Charlie Finn on the tackle, he's trying to
Tackle
grab
number
the
6,
ball.
Charlie Finn.
North Andover
There's a gain of
defensive
1
line
to play,
has
second and
a
9.
gap in it. Alex Phillips usually lines up almost over the center. So there's a gap between the tackle and the end. And Toland and Phillips also changed sides.
Nice catch.
Oh, and
Breaks
missed it,
away
missed the
from a tackle.
It gets for the first down. Nathan Duggan, the sophomore. The quarterback had to throw that ball high, get over the defensive end.
Number 5, Nathan Duggan.
Charlie Finn comes over to make the tackle.
Cornerback misses.
First and 10 from the 36.
The ball is on the 36-yard line.
Ryan Hart, backup quarterback, doing well.
So our cornerback is way back here.
Dylan DeLong, no gain. Perdomo on the
Screen
tackle.
shot.
Long brought down to number
That wasn't
55.
Perdomo.
Abreu.
That was Liam Toland, the junior on the tackle. Shot put star, Liam Toland. 40-foot shot putter as a sophomore.
The play is 2nd and 10.
Number 5, Elionix Abreu is playing linebacker. He's a senior.
2nd and 10, clock running, 6:43 left, second quarter. Quarterback keeps it. Nice game.
Gets
6
about
yards.
5 or 6, yes.
Third or 4, I think.
5 was tackled number 6.
Ryan Hart is not running as much as
Jake Salford.
Kyle Wilder did last week against Methuen.
He's a very good quarterback.
It was a gain of 5 in the play.
For the second quarterback, he's very athletic. Has good field vision.
Kosang might be blitzing, no he's not. Nice
Pass
play.
is complete to number 5.
Kosang couldn't
Number
quite get
5
the
is
first
that
tackle.
kick returner. There you go. You've got to get him
Dugan.
down. Short-legged. Keeps the feet
Moving.
moving.
Brought down by number 10, Thomas Bosang. There's a first down on the play.
Chelmsford
It
does
is
not
first and
huddle. They
10.
get the play from the sideline.
On the
If you don't
46
tackle
yard
him the
line.
first time, you can tackle him the second time.
3 receivers out this side, 1 to the wide side, far side of the field.
DeLong is the
Again.
ball carrier.
Handoff to 27 again. He opened the game with running 3 or 4 times in a row there.
Jake
Came out
Salford.
2nd and 6.
Dylan DeLong, a freshman. 5'8", 160.
And number 50,
What
John
typically what
Perdomo.
DeLong's a
Methuen saw last
good
week
runner.
from Chelmsford.
It was a gain of 5 in the play to 2nd and 5.
So Chelmsford leads by 1. 5 minutes to the half. The lights are on.
Here's DeLong again. Big push in the middle of North Andover lines. Lost yardage.
The ball was brought down immediately by number 9, Jake Salfrank. And number 50, John Perdomo.
So Frank
In the North
Perdomo
Andover backfield.
with the tackle.
It was
Finn
now 3rd
was
and 8.
blitzing on the play. 3rd and 8. Be a key play.
Hart fakes, rolling, looking.
Like it, he ran into his offensive
he's,
lineman. He got sacked.
Not a
Fourth
good
down.
decision there.
Oh, there's a penalty flag down.
Hart holds the ball too long.
The official that threw that flag is
That
having
was tackled by
a not
number
so
10,
friendly
Thomas Bosang.
discussion with Coach
There was a flag
Dubzinski.
on the play.
Oh, the sideline penalty. North Andover sideline was too close to the field. I'm sure they got a warning before that penalty.
Push, push.
Referee is referee. I'm not sure.
So, you know, I think you're right. Chelmsford does have 4 or 5 players that are somewhat taller.
We saw a penalty
Somewhat
flag.
heavier.
Maybe they picked it up. I didn't see any
It was now
yardage
4th
marked
and
off.
14. Back to punt
At
for
any
Chelsea
rate-
was number 4, Gabriel Gray.
It's fourth and punt.
Back to return for the Scarlet Knights.
Longer than 10.
High kick.
Nice punt.
Fair catch for Walensky.
Jake.
North Andover will have it.
Yep.
33 seconds? Oh, 3 minutes,
3
33.
minutes.
3 minutes, 33 seconds. The official's yelling up at the
There we go.
scoreboard operator.
Yeah. We had it at almost 4 minutes. 3:59. Needs to be
First
3:37.
and 10.
Failed to run that one.
McNaught on the screen. We saw that play earlier.
McNaught
Got a good game. I'm going to say 7 yards.
keeping the ball, bouncing off of tacklers, twisting, turning, pivot.
McNaught was brought down to 10.
Nice block there. I think that was Bosang.
Gain of 6 on the play is 2nd and 4.
McNaught in the slot. Second person in the slot. Looks for
Walensky.
the
Walensky's the ball
Oh,
carrier.
he found some
Walensky.
room. Safety kind of slipped.
There he gets away from the from 2 tacklers and is caught
Walensky is tackled
from
by
behind
zero.
after a good long run.
About a
Brought
35,
down
37-yard
by
gain.
Jake
I don't know
Brooks.
if you can see the safety
Who
kind of fell
else?
down or slipped a little bit.
Our best athlete tackled by their best
Walensky's run
athlete.
First
resulting
and
in a
10.
first down, Scarlet Knights.
So Scarlet Lights Night the Light with 37 yards, 2:37 to go.
It's going to be a run to the right. Walensky.
Yes, moving.
Walensky is the ball carrier.
Walensky cuts back, but
Chelmsford was waiting for that.
defense moving to that point on the
Timeout
field.
North Andover, I believe.
He's
2
coming
minutes,
up field
25.
right off the tackle.
Second and 10.
Need to defend right off of tackle,
First time
right
out.
in there. All the action right there, just beyond the tackle spot.
Coach Dubzinski and I have a connection I just discovered.
What's that?
His grandfather, Walter Dubzinski,
Yeah?
and my high school track coach, Alfred Morrow, were both on the 1940 undefeated BC Eagle football team.
On the Boston College?
Boston College, they beat Tennessee in the Sugar Bowl
Whoa.
New Year's Day, 1941.
I remember that game. I wasn't there, but I remember it.
Walter,
And
both of
you were
those
saying-
gentlemen are in the Boston College Hall of Fame.
The
My high school track coach,
Dubzinski's
grandfather,
grandfather and your
high
track
school
coach.
track coach. Yeah.
From what high school were you going
I'm from
to?
Rhode Island Classical High School, Providence, Rhode Island.
Providence Classical.
Second and 10. Oh, that's a tough pass.
Wow, almost picked off.
That was to Walensky.
2 defenders
He
with
was
a
double
chance at it.
teamed. I think the 2 Chelmsford defenders got in each other's way,
the
distracted
safety-
each other.
The safety is just sitting there waiting for the ball to be released. Bad thing is he's got to pull the ball over his shoulder to get the pass off, and so it's high and it's a little late.
The one defensive back covering the short receiver on the sideline kind of peeled off that receiver because
Yeah.
he saw where
like,
Fitzgerald was going to go with the ball.
You're rolling out there and you're starting to make that throw. You need to just pull that ball down, and your receiver knows that he can't stay stopped. He has to move to the center of the field, which puts him beyond the safety who's closing.
Third
So
and
you
10.
need a fake there. You can't
Walensky
release
off
that
tackle.
ball.
Walensky is the ball carrier.
3-yard gain. Our girls varsity
Need
basketball
to
coach, Jess
pump.
Davini, is also in the Boston College Hall of Fame.
Need to pump fake it, take 2 more strides, and release it towards the center of the field.
Timeout North Andover, 4th and about
Safety's
7.
taking himself out of the play, and the field is wide open.
There's a Scarlet Knight timeout on the field.
North Andover will get the ball to start the second half.
They will. Chelmsford chose to receive. North Andover chose
Looks like North Andover
Their
is going
end
for it
zone.
on this 4th down. they don't make it, Chelmsford will have at least 2 timeouts to score.
North Andover choosing I'd say the northeast side of the field, just off the top. So 16 and 18 and
Jackson
14.
Jackson and Bethel and Nicola.
Play resumes at a 4th and 8.
Cam Bethel, Jake Jackson,
I don't think Nicola's out there.
A.J.
I think this is going to be the
Acola.
screen pass to the near side of the field here. Yes, it is. There it goes. Oh, nicely blocked by number 52.
Knocked down by number 52.
Let's see that replay.
Jack
Chelmsford
Myers.
will take over.
And it goes over on downs.
Nicely done.
Myers usually lines up at defensive tackle. Yeah, so some of the offensive linemen want to go downfield to block on that screen pass.
1st and 10 from the
Myers
37-yard
just
line.
went through the gap and distracted the quarterback. 1st and 10 Chelmsford.
We've got our statistician from Chelmsford with us.
Oh my goodness, offense. Oh. He's open. Number 1 is open.
Oh my
Michael
God.
Mawanke.
Not the world's greatest pass, but it didn't need to be. There was nobody within 20 yards of the receiver.
North Andover looked like they were in man-to-man defense, and the back left Mawanke to double team the other receiver, leaving him wide open. 2 long passes. That's Chelmsford offense so far. One minute 54 left.
Defenders got wrapped up with the short coverage, leaving the outside receiver behind, getting behind 2 defenders.
No reason to do that. First down.
Attempting the extra point would be number 7.
Quarterback pumps. He can throw it, but he, as I said, he declines the first obvious pass, pumps, gets the benefit of movement,
Beerworth, no
positioning.
good.
Beerworth's kick is no good.
Well, the one benefit of this is they now have a missed extra point as well. So the game is a 1-score and kick differential.
That was a 63-yard touchdown pass to go with a 99-yard touchdown pass
You're a student.
earlier in the game.
You're in the 8th grade. Okay. What's your name?
Would be a minute 54
First
left
name
in the
is?
second quarter.
First name is Finn. What's your last name? H-U-G-H-E? Yes, Hughes.
Oh, I didn't mention the science team.
And so we have the benefit here in the booth of a promising statistician from Chelmsford, Finn Hughes.
They kicked
If
him,
he,
they
if
kicked
he
him
doesn't
out of
become
every
a
spot in the
statistician, he'll
stadium.
probably become a movie star. But,
So Finn, they kicked you out everywhere, right? They kicked you everywhere, and we let you in here, right?
he fell off the roof and came in the window.
The average age in the booth went down. The average age in the booth really went down when you walked in. Beerworth to kick off. High kick. Walensky has it. Got some
Jake
room,
is
got some
breaking.
room.
Jake keeping us in the game here. Nice run back. Good choice of path.
See, North Andover, I think maybe just has 1 timeout left. I think they probably got to
North
go
Andover
conservative.
with a lot of good blocking on the return there.
It is 1st and 10, Scarlet Knights.
It's hard as a blocker on a return to find a good angle on somebody where you can interrupt their path without either of you getting your noggin knocked in.
Going to foul,
There's a
Frank. Didn't reach him.
Very short going to Sal Frank. Too far downfield.
Jake Salfrank.
Ball was
10.
probably a little
Second and
wet.
10.
Didn't get anywhere near on it what he had to get on it because it was short by 10 or 15 yards.
The Intimidator, Tim Fallon, checking in.
25-yard
grad,
pass needed to be
but
a
not in the Hall of
40-yard
Fame.
pass.
Salfrank down in the near side.
Salfrank, big presence here, running towards the middle.
Screen pass to Walensky.
Screen to Walensky.
Got a block.
He's got the blocker, and he's out near midfield.
Some nice
48.
blocking. Downfield, O'Neal,
That is,
54, coming for
that looks like
66.
it's a first down. Yes.
Timeout, North
Give him
Andover.
48 and a half.
There's a gain of 12 on the play.
So 1 minute and 5 seconds.
1
in
minute left, says the official.
The first half.
It was
North
the first down
Andover
for Scarlet
rolling
Knights
here
on the
near
49
midfield
yard
with some momentum. Walensky
There's a
and
timeout on the
Walensky.
field. That is the Scarlet Knights' final timeout of the half.
No timeouts left for North Andover.
Chelmsford coach wants to talk to an official.
We're talking about how much time is left.
George Peterson, damn good high school football coach. His assistant coach is Jason Houston, Chris Cotu, and then various coaches, Rob Brown, Mike Petrilli, John Demers, Eric Fulgram, Mike Marshall, Chris Harrington.
As play resumes, it is 1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights.
Here we go, 1st and 10, a minute left. First half.
Fitz,
That was a
screen
lateral.
pass,
To Walensky.
a backward screen pass.
Look backwards from here. From where we stand.
Overhanded. I think you could call it a pass, not a lateral, because it was like overhanded as
Clock will
opposed to
stop
a
until they
pitch.
set the chains here. Ball's on the 35-yard
It
line.
is 1st and 10 from the 35 yard.
Walensky moving over here.
See if they
Defense
do that
should
screen pass again.
move.
No, they're not.
Plenty of defense on the wrong side. Ball down the middle
The 12 pass.
and a little too
Is
far, but
incomplete. Intended for number 34.
was McNaught.
Mike McNaught had a nice little pattern going there. The ball was overthrown.
He was going a little diagonal to the right side, and he was
Yes, yeah.
throwing more down the middle.
Yeah, if he had chosen vertical, he would have caught the ball. If the quarterback had chosen a little more horizontal, he would have caught the ball.
That was Javelin superstar Gable Gray, number 4, sophomore, safety for Chelmsford. Had the farthest throw in the Merrimack Valley Conference as a freshman. Second and 10.
So a lot of new players for North Andover.
Chelmsford calls
Deep,
timeout.
Deep Patel graduates in 2025. Is in the
Timeout,
game.
Chelmsford.
The good news is North Andover has the shot put and discus talent on their sideline, while Chelmsford has the javelin talent on their sideline.
Indeed.
Although Colby Carboni, the wrestler, was NBC javelin champ last year, he's moved on. Keys and Goslin from the band came in 3rd.
Javelin sounds like a good thing to be good at.
Fame and fortune, Ray. Fame and fortune.
Yes, javelin. It's a mythological, historical.
Huge NACAM crew tonight. Shout out to Josh, Christian, Evan, Riker, Robbie, Morgan, Nick, and Jackson. Bill and Brian are supervising.
Coach Good down there.
It is 2nd and 10 from the 35
CJ
yard line.
in the drizzle. Makes the ball a little slippery. These passes are a little harder than you might anticipate. Fitz back there. Just has a beautiful touch.
Frank.
Beautiful touch on that ball. Just laid it in there.
The 12 pass
Don't
is
make it
complete
too
to
hard.
number
Some
9.
people would just overthrow
Andover
that
hurrying.
ball,
First
bouncing off
15-yard
their
gain.
hands. No, just get it
It
so
was
he
a first down.
Ball
Scarlet
plays
Knights.
20.
can have it fall into his hands.
from the 20-yard line.
Fitz with a deep ball to the corner.
Incomplete.
Charles pass is incomplete. Intended for number 9.
Too bad. Let's look at the
sophomore.
replay, see if we have a corner shot.
Sal Frank was the receiver.
Looking for the All-Star
Second
qualifications
and 10.
here, and
Yeah, we do have a corner shot.
defended. Nicely
The ball
done.
was underthrown.
Nicely
It'll be
done by the
second
cameraman.
and 10. 23 seconds on the clock.
Ball was a little short. Thousand and half second short. 1,000 and.
If you're here in the stadium, there's a DECA raffle. Probably have a field trip sometime this school year. DECA people run the snack bar here at the games.
Another try for the corner. Double teamed, and they just block him off. Wall him off.
Not ran that same post pattern towards the right
Wall him
side.
off from the. So it's second and 10.
Third and 10.
Third and 10 now.
17 seconds.
So Chelmsford has probably two best defenders back there, Engelhardt and Brooks. Jake Brooks, Grant Engelhardt. Jake Brooks, Grant Engelhardt.
Engelhardt was the one
Sounds
who
like
caught
a-
that 99-yard pass.
A couple of Marlboro men from a leftover commercial of the 1980s.
Should be time for 2 plays here.
17
on
seconds.
the scoreboard clock.
Chelmsford 13, North Andover 7.
Rolling out. He's in trouble.
Fitzgerald is just corralled by
Penalty
73.
flag.
72.
The penalty
Wraps
flag.
him
We'll
up.
see what that
Jaden.
is.
Jaden Hector Davis. Do they have any more extra large defensive players at Chelmsford? He's 6 feet 290.
Not sure what that penalty
We got
is.
Russell is 280.
Didn't see anything on the replay.
These guys should not be
Referees are
anywhere
talking
near
about it.
our quarterback.
Face mask, Chelmsford.
Face mask,
There's a break for
Chelmsford.
North Andover.
Third big break for North Andover tonight.
Looks like
The
they're
penalty is a
marking that off
face
from the
mask
end of the
on
play,
Chelmsford.
or not? No, they're
So
marking that off
9
from
seconds to go in the first half.
The 10-yard penalty, it appears. First down
And,
from the 10-yard line.
Then we'll be getting some stats
First
from
and goal,
Finn
Scarlet
Hughes.
Knights.
Just taking a headset and knocking off the numbers here.
Here we go. First and 10. 9 seconds on the clock.
Fitz rolling out, rolling,
No one
looking,
open.
finds a receiver in the end zone. Defended.
The Sharks pass is
That's
knocked down.
incomplete. Defended by Engelhardt again. Knocked that away. Is there any time left?
1, 2,
By number
3,
8.
4, 5, 6,
The
Referees
7,
aren't
8.
signaling anything. I think there's still time for one more play. And that'll do it for the first half.
Okay. So
I have 2 long passes for Chelmsford.
That is the end of the
13-6
first half.
of the half. What do you got for stats
With
there,
the
Ray?
score, Chelmsford 13,
Well-
Scarlet Knights 6.
I can tell you here, we're looking for the scores here.
13-6 Chelmsford.
You see the score?
It's on the score
13 Chelmsford, North Andover 6. So, first downs, North Andover had 9, Chelmsford 8. Rushing yards, North Andover had 76 and Chelmsford had only 22. That's surprising. They must have had a lot of losses because they had 22 yards on the first 3 plays of the game. So, the average yards, North Andover averaged 5.1 yards per rush. And again, Chelmsford not that much with the rushing game, only 2 yards per rush. Now the passes, Fitz was 10 for 19, no touchdowns. And Chelmsford was 6 for 8. And I'm sure there was at least 1 touchdown that came by passing. Maybe, oh yeah, there was a long run for a touchdown. I don't remember whether that was a result of a pass or just a run. So 2 touchdowns for Chelmsford, at least one of which was a touchdown pass. The total plays, North Andover had 34 and Chelmsford had only 20. So we monopolized the time of possession, and yet we're behind in the game. Average yards per play, Chelmsford had big plays. They averaged over 10 yards a play. North Andover averaged a completely acceptable 5.8 yards per play. Neither team had a turnover. Third down conversions, we had 7 third downs. They only had 4, but we each completed 2 of them. No fourth down conversions. North Andover was 0 for 3 on fourth down conversions. Didn't remember that we had that many, at least 2, but then I guess it says 3. And sacks, Chelmsford lost 7 yards on a sack. So those are the wonderful stats provided to us by gracious visitors from Chelmsford with their micro laptop here. It's a pleasure to have someone from Chelmsford in the booth. They have a great video truck. Channel 4, 5, or 7 would be happy to own that equipment. And Chelmsford, of course, Sal Lopoli still has a son playing on the team. He's a long snapper. Sal, a great benefactor of many causes, businesses, issues, sports. Just a Mr. Merrimack Valley, if you will. Always interested in a good business idea. And so, we'll be back. That's it for the half. North Andover anticipating coming back down by 7. And we'll get the ball. See you then.
Local access stations have always been creating content for your town. Whether you're watching from home or helping behind the scenes, their sole purpose is to provide local content to entertain, connect, and share information for your town exclusively. Funding for these stations comes from a small franchising fee from your cable provider such as Comcast or Verizon. Now that the world has moved towards streaming services, funding for these local stations has slowly decreased. However, Proposition H.74 and S.34, otherwise known as the Act to Modernize Funding for Community Media Programming, will grant local access stations a 5% fee on digital streaming providers based on a company's gross annual revenue in the state. This is incredibly important for local access stations. It may seem like a small number, but without it, we can't continue the work we've been doing, such as featuring local diverse voices, government meetings to air, and schooling events to show families. This work can't be done alone. We need the community's help. To learn more, will grant local access stations a 5% fee on digital streaming providers based on a company's gross annual revenue in the state. This is incredibly important for local access stations. It may seem like a small number, but without it, we can't continue the work we've been doing, such as featuring local diverse voices, government meetings to air, and schooling events to show families. This work can't be done alone. We need the community's help. To learn more and see how you can help, go to massaccess.org and then head to Get Involved, then Active Legislation. Additionally, you can call your state legislators and ask them to support H.74 and S.34.
So 22 back for the Knights. Bad snap. Falls on it. This is a break for North Andover. Working with the offense.
Sophomore
Got
Michael
some
Phelps
headset
there,
on.
starting on the offensive line.
Fitzgerald gives it to
Walensky
Walensky.
again.
He can see a wide open hole. He is gone. No, he's not. He almost made it through those 2 defenders.
It'll be 1st and goal at about the 7-yard line.
Want to get this playoff.
Oh, nice tackle.
Beautiful. But I think he ran the ball
think he's in the
as
slot.
number 6.
Sweep. Is that McNaught? He has path.
Cuts back. Nice spin
Broke
move.
tackle.
Avoids the tackle by just spinning.
On the 49-yard line. McNaught in motion.
There's a wide
Walensky.
open. Walensky calls for the ball because there was nobody out there covering him, guarding him. Possibility out
And
there.
McNaught.
Very little coverage. Dropping back.
Gerald looking to the right. He has plenty of room. He throws it for Ahern wide. Oh! Touchdown! 1 foot in.
Lofting the ball right to the end line. Damian Day is actually listed as a wide receiver. He's been running the ball a lot.
Oh,
There you
Jake
go.
Salfrank was not fooled.
Jake.
Is that Jake Salfrank? Yes, it was. A little Hail Mary, perhaps, on the right side. Nice pass rush. Was that a blitz?
They had 5 men rushing to consult the tape.
He's a sophomore. There he is again. Touchdown. He refused to go down. Damian Day. That left side. Long pass, wide open.
Oh my God!
That's Camden
Beautiful,
Bethel.
beautiful.
Is that I believe that's Camden Bethel.
The move is put your outside foot down and
Walensky.
spin towards the sideline.
First down. He's not going down.
Once you start
Over
your
a
spin,
10-yard gain. 43 seconds left.
Walensky
First
just
down.
dancing, strutting, high stepping, kicking.
Same play. No, McNaught
by
out
the
left.
defense.
McNaught, he might have a first down. He does. Oh, new guys. This should be a new play. Maybe down the middle. Oh, yeah, they're always blocking on the right side.
And
Touchdown.
there we go.
And that'll do it.
That
North
is it.
Andover 21, Beverly
40.
6. Since I'm only allowed one word, I'm going plural on you. Opportunities.
Communication.
Professional.
Dependable.
Empowering. Everywhere.
Inclusive.
Cool.
During the pandemic, they wouldn't allow parents or fans into the basketball games, and volunteering for NACAM was the only way I could get into the gym. And you're always looking for volunteers to either speak behind the camera or operate the cameras, and so I'm still here.
I can reach everyone through YouTube and what I think are the best videos for me, for everyone to understand that I also have the same interests, and those who have the same interests like me would want to hear what I would have to say about what I like about it and what's cool about it.
A center, identified as a senior center there, is communication in a sense. And I felt somewhere or another if my contribution could help a little bit, that it would be a fulfilling experience for myself as well.
You know, one way that I've seen North Andover CAM really grow over the last 2 years has been their relationship with the Historical Society. You know, they've got this amazing new movie theater, and they've run a whole series of programs partnering with CAM over the last couple of months that have really been well attended. You've really embedded yourself in the community and made such an important community partner that I think that's something that's really special, and you don't always see that.
Through public service announcements, in the past we've done some about leaving dogs in cars, locking your doors, stuff like that, where they get the message out too. And, not many people may see it on TV per se, but they'll see it on social media, which is even better. So by having a professionally run, studio like this, where we can, put together a message or put together a show and be able to put it out there, especially the younger generation, they're on their phones all the time and they're going to see it, which it makes us happy because we know our message is getting out there. Thanks to North Andover CAM.
So 22 back for the Knights. Oh, bad snap. Falls on it. This is a break for North Andover. Working with the offense.
Sophomore
Got
Michael
some
Phelps
headset
there,
on.
starting on the offensive line.
Fitzgerald gives it to
Walensky
Walensky.
again.
He can see a wide open hole. He is gone. No, he's not. He almost made it through those two defenders.
It'll be first and goal at about the 7-yard line.
Want to get this playoff.
Oh, nice tackle.
Beautiful. But I think he ran the ball
think he's in the
as
slot.
number 6.
Sweep. Is that McNaught? He has path.
Cuts back. Nice spin
Broke
move.
tackle.
Avoids the tackle by just spinning.
On the 49-yard line. McNaught in motion.
There's a wide
Walensky.
open. Walensky calls for the ball because there was nobody out there covering him, guarding him. Possibility out
And
there.
McNaught.
Very little coverage. Dropping back.
Gerald looking to the right. He has plenty of room. He throws it for Ahern wide. Oh! Touchdown! 1 foot in.
Lofting the ball right to the end line. Damian Day is actually listed as a wide receiver. He's been running the ball a lot.
Oh,
there you
Jake
go.
Salfrank was not fooled.
Jake.
Is that Jake Salfrank? Yes, it was. A little Hail Mary, perhaps, on the right side. Nice pass rush. Was that a blitz?
They had 5 men rushing to consult the tape.
He's a sophomore. There he is again. Touchdown. He refused to go down. Damian Day. That left side. Long pass, wide open.
Oh my God!
That's Camden
Beautiful,
Bethel.
beautiful.
Is that I believe that's Camden Bethel.
The move is put your outside foot down and
Walensky.
spin towards the sideline.
First down. He's not going down.
Once you start
Over
your
a
spin,
10-yard gain. 43 seconds left.
Walensky
First
just
down.
dancing, strutting, high stepping, kicking.
Same play. No, McNaught
By
out
the
left.
defense.
McNaught, he might have a first down. He does. Oh, new guys. This should be a new play. Maybe down the middle. Oh, yeah, they're always blocking on the right side.
And
Touchdown.
there we go.
And that'll do it.
That
North
is it.
Andover 21, Beverly
40.
6.
Local access stations have always been creating content for your town. Whether you're watching from home or helping behind the scenes, their sole purpose is to provide local content to entertain, connect, and share information for your town exclusively. Funding for these stations comes from a small franchising fee from your cable provider such as Comcast or Verizon. Now that the world has moved towards streaming services, funding for these local stations has slowly decreased. However, Proposition H.74 and S.34, otherwise known as the Act to Modernize Funding for Community Media Programming, will grant local access stations a 5% fee on digital streaming providers based on a company's gross annual revenue in the state. This is incredibly important for local access stations. It may seem like a small number, but without it, we can't continue the work we've been doing, such as featuring local diverse voices, government meetings to air, and schooling events to show families. This work can't be done alone. We need the community's help. To learn more and see how you can help, go to massaccess.org and then head to Get Involved, then Active Legislation. Additionally, you can call your state legislators and ask them to support H.74 and S.34.
So 22 back for the Knights. Oh, bad snap. Falls on it. This is a break for North Andover. Working with the offense.
Sophomore
Got
Michael
some
Phelps
headset
there,
on.
starting on the offensive line.
Fitzgerald gives it to
Walensky
Walensky.
again.
He can see a wide open hole. He is gone. No, he's not. He almost made it through those two defenders.
It'll be first and goal at about the 7-yard line.
Want to get this playoff.
Oh, nice tackle.
Beautiful. But I think he ran the
I
ball
think he's in the
as
slot.
number 6.
Sweep. Is that McNaught? He has path.
Cuts back. Nice spin
Broke
move.
tackle.
Avoids the tackle by just spinning.
On the 49-yard line. McNaught in motion.
There's a wide
Walensky.
open.
Walensky calls for the ball because there was nobody out there covering him, guarding him.
Possibility out
And
there.
McNaught.
Very little coverage. Dropping back.
Gerald looking to the right. He has plenty of room. He throws it for Ahern wide. Oh! Touchdown! 1 foot in.
Lofting the ball right to the end line. Damian Day is actually listed as a wide receiver. He's been running the ball a lot.
Oh,
There you
Jake
go.
Salfrank was not fooled.
Jake.
Is that Jake Salfrank? Yes, it was. A little Hail Mary, perhaps, on the right side. Nice pass
Kesselback.
rush. Was that a blitz?
They had 5 men rushing to consult the tape.
He's a sophomore. There he is again. Touchdown. He refused to go down. Damian Day. That left side. Long pass, wide open.
Oh my God!
That's Camden
Beautiful,
Bethel.
beautiful.
Is that I believe that's Camden Bethel.
The move is put your outside foot down and
Walensky.
spin towards the sideline.
First down. He's not going down.
Once you start
Over
your
a
spin,
10-yard gain. 43 seconds left.
Walensky
First
just
down.
dancing, strutting, high-stepping, kicking.
Same play. No, McNaught
by
out
the
left.
defense.
McNaught, he might have a first down. He does. Oh, new guys. This should be a new play. Maybe down the middle. Oh, yeah, they're always blocking on the right side.
And
Touchdown.
there we go.
And that'll do it.
That
North
is it.
Andover 21, Beverly
40.
6.
Local access stations have always been creating content for your town. Whether you're watching from home or helping behind the scenes, their sole purpose is to provide local content to entertain, connect, and share information for your town exclusively. Funding for these stations comes from a small franchising fee from your cable provider such as Comcast or Verizon. Now that the world has moved towards streaming services, funding for these local stations has slowly decreased. However, Proposition H.74 and S.34, otherwise known as the Act to Modernize Funding for Community Media Programming, will grant local access stations a 5% fee on digital streaming providers based on a company's gross annual revenue in the state. This is incredibly important for local access stations. It may seem like a small number, but without it, we can't continue the work we've been doing, such as featuring local diverse voices, government meetings to air, and schooling events to show families. This work can't be done alone. We need the community's help. To learn more and see how you can help, go to massaccess.org and then head to Get Involved, then Active Legislation. Additionally, you can call your state legislators and ask them to support H.74 and S.34.
Welcome back. We're back from halftime, a minute before things get underway. It's Chelmsford 13, North Andover 6. 2 long touchdown passes for Chelmsford is probably the story of the first half. A 99-yard pass to Grant Engelhart and a 63-yard pass near the end of the second quarter And North
At
Andover,
center.
North Andover will have the ball first to start the second half. If you need a mattress, can you wait until April? The North Andover Athletic Association will have the mattress fundraiser in April.
Oh.
So I hear the prices are good and the students can earn a little commission.
Good.
So the North Andover Athletic Association mattress fundraiser is probably going to be every April. So don't buy a mattress unless it's April. Here we go. Beerworth to kick off.
Right on the back. If your coach says don't send it to another person,
Hear a bunch of whistles. Someone doesn't like something.
and they have an email.
Luke Soter is out there in the kickoff team.
The production in there,
Zaid El-Masri, the discus star last year as a freshman, number 60 there in the front row.
we've been doing it for years. The announcer down the hall, I guess his
And here we go.
wife used to do what you do.
Driving kick. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds. Another penalty. Shout out to track team mom Pam Fallon, who's watching. Now Dr. Pam Fallon. Congratulations on her doctorate degree, and congratulations for watching the broadcast. Always a fan of Coach Baggs, and I appreciate it. Ball will be on the 35-yard line for North Andover to start after the penalty. I think they should continue with their running game. I don't think they want to get out of character. There's still plenty of time in this game. Quarterback keeper. Very rare running play by Drew Fitzgerald. I think the offense was surprised he kept it. Could be a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, a single wing formation. Typically, it's a running play. Jet sweep. McNaught looked like he was gonna throw it for a second there.
Yeah, looked like a left-handed heave.
No gain there. Chelmsford is defending this jet sweep better than, much better than Marblehead or Beverly. The North Andover blockers have always been able to set the edge on our opponents, but not tonight against Chelmsford. Charlie Finn in there. Walensky up the middle. He's fine room. He's got a first down. Nice blocking on that play. Ball's on the 50-yard line. Camden Bethlein at wide receiver on the far side of the field. Drew Fitzgerald, complete to McNaught. The penalty flag on the play, I believe. Well, maybe not. I saw something moving.
Looks like an improvisation there, but perhaps
First
that
five,
was a
yeah,
play.
he wanted to throw it to McNaught. He was covered, and then he became uncovered the longer the play developed. Nice decision-making for Drew Fitzgerald there. 2nd and 5. The Chelmsford defense kind of knows generally what North Andover wants to do, so North Andover has to beat them physically rather than with guile. That's Walensky again. He got a first down. North
Walensky
Andover's
just finding is very patient runner. Gets the ball, does not overreact, looking for the blocking to form.
North Andover spread out the Chelmsford defense and ran the ball anyway. Kind of surprised me. Maybe it surprised Chelmsford. Same formation right here.
Fitz.
That's the incomplete.
Oh.
That's the same play coming the other way.
Yeah.
Chelmsford had it defended. Drew Fitzgerald waited, ran closer to the sideline, and threw it a little short.
Fitz playing like he's Doug Flutie all of a sudden here. Just taking all kinds of initiative.
Charlie Finn in there mostly for his blocking. And Walensky and McNaught get most of the carries. This is typically a run to the right to Walensky.
That's a nice little formation.
No room up the middle. Walensky takes it outside. Be 3rd and 8. North Andover offensive line. O'Neill at left tackle, Comerford at left guard, Ethan Cooperstein the center, Nick Ottaviani the right guard, Michael Phelps the right tackle, and sophomore, baseball player. Oh, Bethel is open, overthrown.
Oh,
Almost. Drew Fitzgerald likes to throw that vertical ball while his receiver's kind of going slanting a little bit across the field.
He was very happy with his release on this play. He added a little bit of extra at the end of that throwing motion.
It'll be 4th and 8. North Andover going for it. Early going, third quarter.
Be a little behind and a little short. Turned out to be a little long.
This could be a screen pass out to the right to Walensky. That was to Walensky. Ball was too far to the sideline. Turnover on downs.
Okay, so 8:43 remaining in the third. The ball goes over to Chelmsford.
Be on the lookout for the most powerful freshman contest. First Friday in March. Alex Phillips and Luke Sotera on this North Andover football team, our previous most powerful freshman on the boys' side. Here we go, 1st and 10. Perdomo standing up at left end. Oh, Charlie Finn finished up that tackle, I think, or was that Abreu? That was Charlie Finn finished up that tackle nicely. That's Alex Phillips, the most powerful freshman of last year.
Charlie Finn
with the initial hit
him off the play. Who was the most powerful freshman?
Alex Phillips, the sophomore. He's defensive end. He kind of plays on the nose almost.
What number is Alex?
75.
Alex Phillips.
From Osgood Street.
Center defensive tackle, 250. Uh-oh, is that...
It's a rare run by the quarterback, Ryan Hart. He's got about 5 yards. I'm going to say 6 yards.
Ryan Hart's a junior, 6 feet, 200 pounds. Good size.
And Chelmsford does not have a tight end. Usually if they run, they have the quarterback option. 2 receivers on each side of the field. Oh, nice deflection by, who was that? Was that Bosang, number 10? Yes, it was, outside linebacker. They've seen that play a number of times in the first half.
I think the defensive end may get a hand on it here. Yeah.
North Andover being a little more aggressive on the man-to-man coverage on the pass plays.
I think Jake may have deflected that ball slightly.
Chelmsford back to punt.
His hand was in there at any rate. So the ball is coming back to North Andover.
Low snap.
Not much offense out of Chelmsford.
Walensky let it bounce. He picked it up. Out to the 32-yard line.
Very smooth.
The punter is our javelin star, Cable Gray. Picked that ball off the carpet and punted it. I suspect North Andover's going to get to the second page of the playbook. Run some plays that Chelmsford hasn't seen.
34. McNaught. 16. Jackson.
3 wide receivers. There's a screen to McNaught. He's got some nice blocking out there.
Screen with blocking. Nicely done.
2 blocking against 2. McNaught picked the right angle there. Be, I think, an 8-yard gain, second and 2.
This whole game is based on a passing game. I think this is the first time we've seen this many passes. A whole offense based around passing.
Same formation the other way, I think.
I suppose with the size of the Chelmsford defensive linemen.
Walensky off tackle. He's got the first down. Found a way through the Chelmsford defensive maze there.
So what was your grandfather's name? Who was at BC?
You can see the blocking down and the guard and pulling. My high school track coach, Alfred Morrow.
Oh, your high school track coach. What was his name again?
Alfred Morrow. I'll write it down for you.
Morrow.
First and 10 at the 46-yard.
That was a legendary Boston College team. Morrow, as in Edward R. Morrow?
Back to pass. No one really open there.
Couple of
Drew
receivers
Fitzgerald
down
threw
there.
Over everyone. Okola was one of them.
Drew decides to overthrow the pass rather than put it up for grabs in the middle of those defenders. A 50-50 ball at best. Nobody could run under it.
Second and 10. Rare first down pass for North Andover. 3 wide receivers again. Roll out. Nice pass to McNaught. You got to have blocking downfield. Be second and about 5.
Morrow.
Could be a pretty big third down here, depending on how many more third downs North Andover has in this second half. McNaught, jet sweep. Nice pursuit by Chelmsford. McNaught was waiting for his blockers, and none of them came. The Chelmsford defense came. Oh, 2 North Andover blockers fell into each other there. North Andover going for it. Jake Jackson coming in. Charlie Finn, kind of like a fullback essentially. He's going out. Southfrank out wide. No tight end on this play. 3 wide receivers to the far side. 2 to the right. Bethel.
More passing.
Passing. Jackson and Southfrank on this side. Drew looks... did that hit off Walensky's knees? He threw that into double coverage. He threw it low to avoid the interception, and I think it hit Zach Walensky in the knees. Turnover on downs. Ball is on the
2 defenders.
48-yard line.
Again, that's a play where if you do the pump fake, you get a chance at a second pattern and pass.
It's the second time this half North Andover turned the ball over on downs. Defense is firing each other up. Perdomo at left end. Toland and Phillips at the tackles. Jake Southfrank plays both ways at right defensive end. Toland and Phillips, they change spots depending on how the offense lines up.
Hart. 3 receivers.
Bosang.
And
Gang tackling there. Bosang. Toland was in there. I think Phillips was the third North Andover tackler.
Hart takes just enough steps to get tackled here.
Thomas Bosang kind of hesitated there, it seemed. Yeah, it was Phillips and Toland in addition to Bosang in on that tackle. Alex Phillips had, I believe, 2 sacks last week against Marblehead. Another tackle for loss. 2nd and 12. That was blocked by Toland. Liam Toland, the junior. He's fired up. 40-foot shot putter last year as a sophomore.
Nice play.
Now that I think of it, 3 shot putters and discus throwers on that defensive line for North Andover. Sal, Franken, Phillips throw shot and discus.
Liam
Toland just throws a shot put.
6'3", 245. Junior.
3rd down, 14. See if North Chelmsford tries to run this. No. Oh, they screen. Nicely developed. Charlie Finn made that tackle.
3 defenders. Great job of coverage there and good anticipation.
North Andover
Looking
must have been in
around for the
man-to-man.
play.
There's Finn out running the blockers. He must have been in man-to-man coverage.
Great job by Finn.
Chelmsford to punt.
So there's 3 minutes left in this quarter, and it's been punt, 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 and punt.
We're going to let that drop.
There's
Everyone's
another
getting
punt.
out of the way. Ball's on the 20-yard line. No scoring in this 3rd quarter. 13-6 Chelmsford. 2 long passes is the story so far. I'm Coach Baggs, North Andover's discus friend from the track team. I'm here with Ray Ahern, pride of Bishop Fenwick High School.
Bishop Fenwick, Cardinal Cushing's High School.
There's Walensky off tackle. That could have been a late hit. I don't think they called it. North Andover typically does not run this play where they basically give Zach Walensky no blocking. He's running away from the play, basically. He's making up his own play there because Chelmsford kind of has North Andover's number, I think, on defense. Left side of the line blocks down, guard and tackle pull, so North Andover, Chelmsford defense staying in those lanes. They think that, so Walensky's making up his own play. 2nd and 5. That was a quarterback action to Walensky. There he goes.
Breaking away. Superb.
About a 25-yard gain.
Just keeps his feet moving here. Refuses to go down. Here's the replay. 1, 2, stutter, stutter.
You know, some...
stutter step, cut,
he has
stutter step,
he has the
cut.
right balance of patience and attacking the defense. He kind of knows what speed to play at.
Jake on this side. Most of the offense here tonight.
Who's in the backfield?
So North Andover moving the ball here.
Who was that?
Across midfield.
It's a new ball carrier. Ben Iglesias running that ball. Back up running back. Give it to him again. Ran into a buzzsaw there, no gain. 2nd and 4. Same formation. 3rd down. I think this formation confusing Chelmsford on the 1st down, maybe not so much on 2nd down. Jet sweep, McNaught. Nothing doing. Chelmsford ready for that jet sweep. Here comes McNaught across the formation.
Chelmsford with 72, almost to the sideline.
And you can see all those Chelmsford players running
Jose Bethel,
the play down.
6'4",
North Andover
200.
able to set the edge against Marblehead and Beverly.
Defensive lineman makes it all the way to the sideline. That
4th and 6.
play is taking too long to develop.
Camden Bethel back to punt. Basketball star. As is Zach Walensky, I should mention. High punt. He's not going to catch it. He's going to run it down. I think he took a risk there. It's an angle hard, but he saved some yards just down at the 8-yard line.
So North Andover in a dangerous position here now. They moved the ball, but had to kick it ultimately. And now Chelmsford gets their chance. They've had some time to get organized on the sideline as to what they'd like to do. Number 5 in the game is very short.
It's Alonix Abreu, outside linebacker. Charlie Finn, the middle linebacker. Thomas Bosang.
Difficult to bring down.
Actually, the linebackers switch sides depending on the formation. Dylan DeLong. Oh, he got knocked down by Alex Phillips, sophomore, my Choice Fitness workout buddy.
Good
tackle. He's on the nose there. He's on the center. Oh, just pancakes the center. Pushes the center over and then tackles the ball carrier. At the end of 3. Chelmsford 13, North Andover 6. Defense
another good
dominated in that third quarter, Ray.
There we go. The end of the third quarter. Chelmsford 13, North Andover 6. Last tackle there by Alex Phillips, 5'10", 250. Sophomore, as Baggs said.
Be on the lookout for my 8th annual freshman soccer player with the most discus potential. Last year, Lila Herman, Emily Storch, Juliana Jankowski were top honors for the girls. For the boys, Gabe Lampier, the high jumper, goalkeeper. That'll be announced in a week or so. Not enough soccer players throw the discus, so we name the ones who have the most discus potential.
So, the teams changing the end of the field of play.
No turnovers. The game has been turnover free. North Andover could use a turnover right now.
Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. It's been an interesting game. There's been enough offense to keep it interesting. And you can see the potential, and yet the defense has been strong enough to keep the score low.
Second down and 12. Ball, I think, is on the 6-yard line or so. Got DeLong. He found a gap. Let's go to first down. That could be a key play in the game. North Andover had Chelmsford backed up. 2nd and 12, and Chelmsford were able to run. It's the first time they've kind of gone off tackle on that running back handoff. Ball's on the 20-yard line.
So, Jake Selfrank
Same
has
play.
not been part of the offense recently. We got pretty much the the two backs doing most of the work, and Jackson and Sal Frank, Bethel, they've been running interference for other plays. Be a good time to switch it up.
2nd and 5.
Fake throwing to the backs.
Quarterback keeper.
North
Couple
Andover,
yards.
good defense.
Clock is running. 10:38. One-score game.
Third.
Third down. Good. Key third down here. North Andover, man-to-man defense here in the defensive backfield. Oh, there's the interception North Andover needed. Ball
There
was
we
high.
go.
Jackson on the defense. Walensky picked it up. Let's see if Jake Jackson key.
Let's see
play
that
there.
replay.
Ball was tipped high. Walensky came up with it. There was man-to-man defense. Two receivers out on this near side. Be 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Not going to see the instant replay, but North Andover needed that. 10 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock.
Need to run up the middle here.
Fake
No,
the jet
going for the
sweep.
pass. Going for the corner.
Walensky out of the backfield.
That's it. That's it.
Touchdown.
The screen pass, fake and down the field. That's called the wheel route. The rolling wheel. Wheel route for a touchdown. On the verge of tying it up. Down by
and
one.
Walensky out there running. They were both running wheel routes. One was shorter than the other. I think Drew Fitzgerald was looking McNaught's way, and that affected the defense. North Andover going for 2. Not interested in tying this game up.
Wow.
I see Camden Bethel out there for wide receiver.
10 minutes to go, and we're going for it. Pass to Sal Frank on the end line.
North Andover's calling timeout, or someone's calling timeout. Okay, I believe North Andover called that timeout. See what they come up with. I don't think they're going to change the play. Why change the play? I think there was maybe some confusion, or North Andover was running low on time. Maybe they didn't like the body language of the North Andover players in the huddle. Bosang going into the huddle. I think they are changing the play. Bosang's going in there. Sean Kilcoyne, junior tight end and linebacker, going in there. They got their power package in there in a sense. Finn is out there. Sean Kilcoyne, I think it's a baseball player. Also a Choice Fitness workout buddy of mine. Yeah, like 2, 3, 4 tight ends in the game in a sense. Bosang in motion. Over to Walensky. Oh, easy.
Amazing.
North Andover hasn't used that formation all game. The double tight end, and
let's see the blocking on that play. He had a
Finn in motion,
hold right
and
there. Yeah.
The defensive lineman went inside. Not enough big guys to the outside. North Andover takes the lead, 14-13. Nick Ottaviani all fired up. It was a huge play.
North
Offensive
Andover
coaches high-fiving each
with
other.
3 big blockers at the point of attack. Walensky just steps outside of that mass and has created enough space to just walk in. Perfect.
All right, pressure's on Chelmsford now.
But it creates a 1-point lead, very tenuous in this very evenly played game.
Cam Bethel to kick off. Shout out to brother Braden Bethel. I wonder what he's doing in college, I assume. Ball's bouncing. Oh, there's a nice lane on the sideline.
Out almost to midfield.
He's out of bounds, 45, 46-yard line. That play turned out well for Chelmsford, but that's dangerous to let a kickoff bounce like that. That was Nate Duggan, sophomore, with that kickoff return. NA Cam Sports always looking for volunteers for all sports, not just football. Try to cover some soccer games, volleyball games this fall. North Andover defense fired up after that turnover. Just one turnover, that interception by Walensky. Tight formation for Chelmsford here. Sweep. And the space. 13-yard gain. That play was out of the North Andover playbook. A little jet sweep almost. At a tight formation, they ran wide. Chelmsford injury on the field. It's coming back. Holding on Chelmsford. Injury doesn't look that, looks like a cramp.
Another penalty on Chelmsford. Again, Chelmsford running back, the fabulous freshman Dylan DeLong, 5'8", 160. Sounds like my high school playing weight.
We're back here Thursday night for homecoming against Methuen.
That will be a great game.
They decided to have the game on Thursday for a number of reasons, including the homecoming dance on Friday. Not a lot of time for these football players to make it to the dance after the game. That ball is short. That was a nicely designed play. Jake Brooks wide open. Be 3rd and 16. Excuse me, 2nd and 16. Same formation, it appears. Quarterback keeper.
Great defense.
And North Andover defense in the backfield there. South Frank setting the edge, so the quarterback decided to keep it.
3rd and 16.
And nothing doing inside. Alex Phillips, again, shedding the block with the tackle in the backfield.
It's about all you could do as the quarterback, but
it is 3rd and 16.
Not much potential of that play from the beginning.
Jake Southfrank out wide here. Get a better pass to the quarterback. You get double teamed. Throws it away. That was Liam Tolan in the Chelmsford backfield.
Wow.
One of those shot putters on the defensive line in the all-white socks. He was injured last year in the first game. Had a neck injury. Injury for you this year. Nice to see him out there. Oh, nice hit at the end.
quarterback looked like he was going to take a solid hit, but the two North Andover defenders tackled each other.
Chelmsford in punt formation.
4th and 15, a low snap. Another good boot.
Walensky's going to let it bounce.
Oh,
Maybe
gets it like
wished
a
he didn't.
25-yard roll down inside the 10.
That'd be
But
about the
Walensky,
8-yard line.
I don't think he could even have gotten to that ball.
He was thinking about it. He's kind of disappointed with himself. Here's a replay.
Well, he does back off, but I think he's at least 10 yards from the ball.
8 minutes, 13 seconds, fourth quarter. North Andover with their first and only lead of the game. North Andover probably wants at least the first down to run some clock here. Chelmsford maybe looking for a turnover or quick punt. Zach Walensky, 5-yard gain out to the 15. Maybe 6-yard gain. Clock is running. I believe Chelmsford has all 3 of their timeouts. North Andover down to 2. Oh, we have the graphics with the timeouts as well.
Yep. North Andover used one.
All the backs are to the right.
Setup.
Finn in motion. That looked like the similar play.
Yeah, same play.
Little scrum going on there. It might be a first down. Very close. Maybe a little short.
Gets at least 3.
That was a new formation, I think, for North Andover the last 2 plays. Walensky was lined up way to the right of the formation.
Needed 4, but gets 3.
3rd and 1. North Andover has done the quarterback sneak in the past. Those Chelmsford defensive linemen look pretty stout, though. Josiah Russell, Jose Bethel in there. There you go.
Yes.
That looked like the same play they used for that 2-point conversion. They had all their big guys in there.
The other side, though.
Charlie Finn in motion, and they head to that direction. I think the matchups are pretty favorable for North Andover over there when they have enough blockers. Clock is running.
Fitzgerald with the play.
6 minutes, 30 seconds. So same situation. Chelmsford needs a stop here. North Andover could use a first down to run down the clock. Walensky again is down the middle. Not much there. Oh, number 72, Jose Bethel ran that down from the backside. 2nd and 9. Spread formation for North Andover.
Oh.
Way to get it.
Yeah, that's a good move because was the ball still in play? If it were forward, it was not, but
He threw that out to Walensky. Was that Iglesias again in the backfield for North Andover? It's 3rd and 9.
yeah, that was within 6 or 7 inches of.
If I'm Chelmsford, I want to stop North Andover here to have more time to score. Walensky in the backfield this time. I think they're going to hand it to him. No.
High snap. Ball right down the middle.
Jake Jackson.
Easy
He's going to be down. I think he's down by contact.
Yes, he was down. Down
Big
by contact.
first down.
Stripped after he was down.
Kind of like a post pattern.
See the replay.
He's a pretty tall guy, baseball player. High jumped last year on the indoor track team, played little basketball. Huge play for North Andover.
Ball on the 41. You're right. A huge play.
Clock running.
That's a very important play.
Walensky, nice change of field. 9-yard gain.
Very
He
good
great
open
vision.
field runner.
He, you see the same thing on the basketball court. Great decision making. Nothing doing on the left side. Didn't waste time. Went right to the right side.
He has that stutter step, which he uses to adjust.
But there was nothing there, and he made 8 yards out of it. North Andover might call another timeout here. Talking to the official. I guess not.
50 years ago, the stutter step would be, instead of a slide, it would be knees up.
Knees up. Same formation again. Very rare. I think they're showing Chelmsford something new. Same play. Made the first down. The dad section right in front of us is
just
getting
trying
kind of
to run
animated.
clock here now.
Timeout Chelmsford.
Dugan.
Clock is running. 3 minutes, 56 seconds. North Andover offense came alive in this fourth quarter. Defense came up with a turnover. Chelmsford offense struggling. North Andover taking their time. He's going to Walensky again. Off tackle. He's got about 6 yards first down.
Walensky running hard there. Change up from speed and direction to just overpowering, just straight ahead running.
65, Nate Ottaviani on the pulling guard. Looks like 2nd and 5.
Setting up the next tackle.
Taking their time. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Yeah, they're getting the signal from the back judge when the time runs down. Walensky right, off
in
tackle
the open
right.
field tries to get outside, but number 10, number 8 have him wrapped up. But 2 minutes, 35 seconds.
Some confusion by some of the North Andover players. Scoreboard clock says 2:24.
He goes right there. You know, if he went left, he may have just broken across the field there. You never know until you've made the cut.
North Andover offense finding some running plays that are working all of a sudden. If none of the running plays were really working in the first half. I think they're just kind of blocking straight ahead. Walensky just lost his footing there. Slow getting up. See if he's okay. He is okay. Chelmsford timeout. Going to be 2nd and 12.
So
Is that Chelmsford's first timeout? They have 2 remaining.
we need a play here. We've been running now. You know, most of the game was passing game, and this drive, mostly running. Of course, you want to run the clock here now. You want to run out the game while you're ahead by 1. The game, it was like 10 minutes to go, and going for the 2 appeared to be a gamble and tenuous at the time, but making it and making it so decisively really changed the momentum. You could see Chelmsford lost a little something.
And I think North Andover discovered a play that they could run in their regular offense. There you go. Off tackle again. Short of the first down. Maybe it's going to be third and
Linsky
two.
is discovering football. A basketball player discovering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another timeout by Chelmsford. They'll have one left, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But in that passing formation, Chelmsford has fewer defensive linemen, so the blocking a little more effective if you don't think they're going to run it. So this is a huge third down. Actually, probably two down territory for North Andover. Chelmsford needs to stop North Andover on these two plays, I would think, because if they have a first down, they should be able to run out the clock. They're doing that spread formation again. Wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Walensky again. They're blitzing off the left edge. And that was a key play, too. Is there a fumble?
Oh, this disaster strikes here with
Referees are talking
1
about
minute to go in the game, which is plenty of time.
Stop the clock. Let's see if there's a fumble. You can see the blitz. The ball is on the ground. Was he tackled before then?
Walensky.
But you could see the linebacker was expecting the same play again. And
Picking up his mouth guard.
Instead of covering, he blitzed, and that was a key play. Fourth and they lost yardage on that play. Maybe fourth down, yard and a half. If you haven't heard it already, Knights on the Run road race, a week from Saturday, 9 a.m. Kids run, 9:30.
Well, this is a
5K.
play. You have to make a first down here, or you turn the ball over. If you turn the ball over, they have a minute.
I think they're giving the ball to Chelmsford on the fumble. Chelmsford's jumping up and down. Looks like it's going to be first and 10 Chelmsford. That was very strange. I don't know how they determined that play so late. Officials must have talked about it. They're talking to the North Andover coaches now. Very unusual to make a play. You know, the ball was on the ground. Was Walensky down? The referees, probably a number of opinions in that referee huddle, and maybe they took a vote, drew straws on whose opinion to go with. But that's what Chelmsford needed right there. That's the first turnover of the game for North Andover. And they'll have a minute and 30 and one timeout to score.
So if I were Chelmsford, I would be looking at that fly pattern on the right-hand side of the field where he ran right by our cornerback, number 5, and just put the ball up.
Fifth position for Chelmsford in this half.
1, 2, 3,
Safran's coming off the
release
edge.
the long pass. Instead, he's going this side.
That's going to be
Deep
overthrown.
ball, well overthrown. My God, that was overthrown by 20 yards.
That was man-to-man coverage, and McNaught, the safety, over the top.
Yeah, and that's not the side of the field you wanted to throw it to. You want to throw it to the other side of the field. He's throwing into our strength with 10 and 16 and 34 and 6 instead of 5.
1:24 on the clock.
Walensky's on that side of the field, but number 5 has to cover the wideout.
North
The
Andover looks
wideout
like they're going
is
to blitz. They are. They're
is
blitzing.
wide out. Yes.
Illegal procedure on Chelmsford. Should be second and 15.
Jake Jackson Chelmsford again having a
cramps.
killing penalty.
Stretching himself out.
maybe number 6 on the evening. Bunch of 15-yard penalties has to hurt. Okay, the receiver, number 1, is way over on that side.
Going deep again.
Still
That's also
going-
overthrown.
Going deep
That was
down the
Walensky
field.
back there that time.
Looking for the ball down the middle. It's like they don't want to throw.
That was number 5, Nate Dugan. Been calling him Duggan the whole game. His really name is Dugan. I've heard it both ways. Sophomore. 3rd and 15. I'd be concentrating on the first down here if I'm Chelmsford. Get more downs. That's over Engelhardt's head.
Every ball to this side of the field. They don't want to throw it Walensky's side of the field.
4th and 15. North Andover in a man-to-man defense there, and they have the safeties deep.
Yeah.
Chelmsford taking their final timeout for this 4th down play. So the last home game of the season is next Thursday. Then after hosting
Of the
with
regular
Bruin.
season
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, oh, by the way, only
A win here tonight helps our chances for playoffs.
a point differential, yeah. If North Andover prevails, none of their opponents have a victory yet. Marblehead was 0-3. Beverly, I think, is 0-3. Chelmsford's 0-3 coming into this game. But Chelmsford is a Division II opponent. Only 22 teams in Division II this year.
We're going to get stats at the end. Stats at the end.
North Andover bench trying to get the crowd going. The parent section in front of us is clapping. 4th down, 15 for the game. Quarterback rolling out.
to the right.
Phillips.
There's a ball down the
player's
middle.
open.
Oh,
Defender
my.
fell down.
That is like
Oh, my goodness.
2 feet from disaster.
The defender fell down on that side. Alex Phillips was pressuring the quarterback.
The ball was overthrown, though.
Liam Tolan limping off the field. He's cramping up. There you see Alex Phillips bothering the quarterback, and then you see the defensive back fall down. I think he might have been caught. If he caught that, he would have been caught. I don't think he would have been on for a touchdown. But the huge break for North Andover there.
Receiver had to dive for the ball to get to it, so at best he could have tried to get up and run.
So North Andover taking over on downs. 1:06 left. No timeouts for Chelmsford. They're going to be in victory formation.
What a shame. Chelmsford had an enormous opportunity there, and there wasn't a play that looked like a good play as it was completed.
I like the idea of rolling out, so you give the receivers more time to get downfield and get open.
Yes.
Alex Phillips, I didn't know he had that speed from the kind of like a nose tackle position, running down the quarterback.
You want to have a double play, if you will. However, you want to have a play from which you can roll out, so that you set the defensive backs. They're coming up or stationary, so that your receiver can run to the first play and then continue downfield. It's that breakaway that is the whole difference.
Clock is running, 1:02 left.
Well, North Andover escapes with a win here, it appears.
Again, it was Zach Walensky on both sides of the ball. Key interception, although Jake Jackson broke up the play. Great defense by North Andover in the second half. They stayed away from the deep pass. And against Chelmsford, in a sense, their two big plays were most of their offense. 99-yard touchdown pass, 63-yard touchdown pass.
Quarterback under center and takes a knee.
That'll do it. North Andover 3-0 on the season.
30 seconds.
North Andover 14, Chelmsford 13.
No need to run a final play. North Andover wins, escapes with the victory.
on senior
And
night.
it's possible we may have some final stats here.
The rain held off.
We want to thank Chelmsford for being here with a great broadcast crew. Veteran, experienced broadcasters. And the Rookie of the Year, Finn Hughes, 8th grade rower, swimmer, bon vivant, sometimes chef.
So I think we have two evenly matched teams. Chelmsford is really not a winless team. Maybe North Andover is not going to finish the season undefeated, but they prevailed today. North Andover 1-0 in the Merrimack Valley Conference.
A wonderful game thanks to the athletic programs and the taxpayers of North Andover and Chelmsford and their crew, their broadcast crew. See you. Oh, send me an email. Send me an email, Finn.
So from North